Welcome back to the channel. It's time for part two of your week 8 college pick'ems. Another video, 13 games. Let's start this thing off with a matchup in the Big Ten between two teams going in two opposite directions. We got Penn State breaking it in with a new interim head coach in Iowa. The team is getting hot. Scored 40 points last week. Iowa 4-2. They're the home team. Ty, who you got?
Man, give me Iowa, man, because this Penn State team is crashing and burning. No head coach. Quarterback's out for the season. So let's see what the backup can do. See if he solidifies his name as a starter next year. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, give me the Iowa.
Yeah, Mark Gronkowski starting to heat up a little bit, coming from the FCS level. He struggled to find his footing earlier in the year. They're getting a lot better. If Iowa can start putting up points week in and week out with their defense, you might be looking at one of the best teams in the nation. So just think about that. Iowa's defense is legit. They only been missing points for like years. If they got an offense to start putting up points, that's something to look at. So give me Iowa too. Penn State is struggling. Not buying anything Penn State selling right now. Let me know how the head coaching search goes. I'd like to know who they're going to get. I got a couple ideas in my head, but I'll say that for another video. Moving on to the next game. We got Florida State 3-3, also going in the opposite direction. They're reeling. Could they be in the midst of a get back right game? This week they got Stanford. We're going to pick this one against the spread. It is 17.5. Ty, who you got? Florida State ways.
I'm picking Stanford to win the game because Florida State is not a good team. I think we all see it. Like they got that win against Alabama first week of the season, but they're not a good team. I mean, their head coach he look like he doesn't know what he's doing right now. So I feel like Gus Malzahn's running the team. So give me Stanford.
Can't go with Florida State for me. I actually did think about it, but I can't go for Stanford to win this game. They can't stop the run. Florida State can't run the ball. They can't do nothing else. Just get them back in the win column.
If they run the ball, if they run the ball, they ain't running against Pitt.
They should. That's their bread and butter. Get back to your bread and butter. Yeah, give me the Seminoles to win it. Don't know if they cover it. You know what? They cover it too. So I'm going to take Florida State to win the game and to cover spread. No confidence in the Stanford team. Moving on to the next one. Also against the spread, 24.5. We got Ohio State at Wisconsin. I'm going to take Ohio State in this one because I think this could be the Luke Finkel farewell game. If they get blown out again at home, like I said, they just got beat 40-0. Iowa. So if Ohio State gets out here and puts the whooping on these boys again, might be another head coach opening in the Big Ten. Tyler, your thoughts?
Yeah, so Ohio State's going to win big. They have maybe the best receiver duo in the nation. Like, is that too outlandish to say? Because I think both first-round picks, even though one's not 1 year earlier.
I would push back on that and say USC.
Yeah, I mean, I could say USC too.
Yeah.
But this ain't they got one of the best quarterbacks too, so and they got a top defense. Mike Patricia is coaching his butt off, and Wisconsin is not going to have an answer, so give me Ohio State big.
The key, Mike Patricia, you said it. I think this guy's going to be head coach next year. It's going to be tough for Ohio State homes. We both want Ohio State to cover the spread. That means 25 or more on the victory. Moving on to the next game, just brought this team up. USC 5-1 on the road. They are number 20 in the nation. They got number 13, 4 in a row winners. Notre Dame. I know you're picking USC. Go on, tell me why.
Yeah. So USC, Notre Dame's not that good. I still refuse to believe it. Not a CJ Carr believer. Jeremiah Love is the first round running back. But yeah, give me USC.
USC, a lot of pro weapons over there. I like Jaden Maava. I also like CJ Carr. It's going to be on the QB watch party, by the way. I like Jaden Maava. I love the receivers, Malachi Lemon, Lamont, however they want to pronounce it, and Jacoby Lane, the wide receivers for them. I like Relic. Is it Relic? No, it's not Relic Brown back there, running back. I can't think of the running back is right now. But yeah, I like everything USC has to offer. But I'm loving how the way CJ Carr and Notre Dame are playing right now. I think they're going to find a way to get back in the top 10. Look out for this Notre Dame team down the stretch. I don't think there's a team on the schedule after USC that can challenge them. Notre Dame gets past this one. Get ready for a 2-loss Notre Dame team to be in the talks for the playoffs. USC has to put depth on these guys. I don't think they can. I'm going to take Notre Dame.
They definitely got to blow them out.
Yeah. Next game up, we got Texas A&M. Mike Elko, my Coach of the Year candidate, going up against Arkansas, 2-4. Traylon Green, new interim head coach, Bobby Petrino, in his second stint with the Razorbacks. Who you got?
Man, Bobby Petrino looked pretty good last week. They lost a close game, so maybe he get his name into the coaching search. We'll see if he wants to do it, because obviously some people don't want to be head coaches. But yeah, Texas A&M is about to beat the brakes off these boys. They got one of the best quarterbacks in the SEC, Marcel Reed. I think I say he was the best quarterback in the SEC. He looked like they against Florida, but give me Texas A&M.
I'm also going to take Texas A&M. I just think they're the better team in this one. I want to take too much time on that. I think Texas A&M is the best team in the SEC. Moving on, we got a matchup of playoff possibly elimination here. We got UNLV 6-0 on the road. Boise State 4-2. Ty, who you got?
Let's just say this, man. As a Starkville, I claim Starkville just a little bit. Dan Mullen, fantastic coach. Was at Florida. They fired him because he wasn't winning with Felipe Franks. So that should tell you something. So the man didn't have a quarterback. Give that man DJ Lagway. Florida might be undefeated. Who knows? But this UNLV team is undefeated with Vontez Burford on the coaching staff, coaching the linebackers. So they crazy and juiced up. So give me Dan Mullen, baby, and UNLV whatever it is, rodeos, cow, whatever they are.
I don't know if they are. Now that you mention it. So you got UNLV go 7-0.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna break this one down for you. This game features two solid running backs. Jaden Thomas out there in UNLV, he has 577 yards for 6 touchdowns with an 8-yard per carry average. Dylan Riley over there at Boise State, 495 yards, 5 touchdowns, 7-yard average. These guys gonna run the ball, both teams. I will say this.
I say definitely, yeah.
Yeah, Boise State. I'm gonna get an edge. They are 35th in the nation in rushing, 190.8 yards per game. UNLV 123rd ranked rush defense, giving up 190 rushing yards a game. Also had the 108th scoring defense, 118th pass defense, just for good measure. If Boise State decides to throw the ball, UNLV has been winning despite of this defense. Don't know who they got on their defense. Maybe you do, but I'm gonna take Boise State to kick UNLV out of playoff contention.
I don't know who they have, but I know they got a lot of transfers that came in though. So that makes a difference.
Who you say was the linebacker coach?
Vontez Burford.
Vontez Burford. Since the headhunter himself, the original headhunter,
gave Antonio Brown CTE. So
he is the reason we got AB now.
It sure is.
So yeah, we gonna split on this one. You gonna take UNLV, stay alive in the playoff hunt. I'm gonna go with Boise State, getting them boys a kill blow. Moving on to the next game, we got Missouri in their first road game of the season after 6 games. They're gonna be traveling to Auburn. 3-3 Auburn Tigers. Who you got?
I picked against Auburn last week. They should have won because that was a touchdown. They said it wasn't, but it obviously crossed the plane. So give me Auburn, man. They looking for revenge because they got cheated. They've been cheated 3 games, man.
I'm glad you said it because I was gonna say it.
Man, they've been cheated 3 games. They should be undefeated if we're being real.
They should have beat Oklahoma. They definitely should have beat Georgia. They should probably at least be 5-1, in my opinion. I can't remember the other game, but Auburn has legit gripe against officials. They have been getting robbed all year. They're the home team. This is a must-win game for Hugh Freeze and the Tigers. I like this Missouri team a lot. I hate to do this to them, but I think Auburn gets some poetic justice this week. Auburn Tigers get the victory. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with it, bro, brother. Oh, go ahead.
I was just thinking about this year's Auburn versus Alabama game is going to be very exciting. Usually it's not exciting, but this year it's going to be exciting.
I agree with you, bro. It's gonna be interesting. Definitely like Alabama in that game, though. I don't want to go too far into it.
But recent years it hasn't really been worth watching. I feel like this year it's worth the watch.
Okay. Moving on, we're gonna go back to the Big Ten. We got a matchup with Washington, 5-1, probably one of the least talked about teams in the nation. On the road this week, going to Michigan, 4-2, a struggling offense. Ty, who you got?
Washington versus Michigan. I don't even know, man. This Michigan's they've been letting me down so much lately. They do not look good at all. But I guess I go Michigan. I guess because I have so much faith in Bryce Underwood, even though he deserves the criticism of the team not playing well. Even though he might be getting handicapped, like you said, but which I feel like if you're a leader, you guys speak up. They do have one of the best running backs, so give me Michigan. Hopefully the offense starts fast because they didn't last week. So,
Washington really good at running the ball. Jahai Campbell is another running back to know. Not Campbell, Coleman for the Huskies. Washington also really good at stopping the run. So let's just see what they do with Justin Haynes in this one. He's going to be the key. If Justin Haynes gets loose, they could be in trouble. But if Washington keeps in control, could be a long game for the Wolverines. Washington really good at passing the ball as well. They borderline top 20, and Michigan middle of the pack and pass defense. Shamar Moore got some things to fix. I'm a Michigan fan, y'all, but I know I picked Nebraska to beat them. I think this kind of team has the same setup as Nebraska. I think they are probably better than Nebraska. Give me the Huskies, man, to get or move to 6-1 to put the Wolverines in a bad spot.
Better than Nebraska.
Y'all can bounce back from this. You're not going to playoffs this year. Y'all can bounce back from this. I like y'all the rest of the year, just don't like y'all right here. So here we go. Next game up, SMU. Finally won back-to-back games. They're 4-2, going against Clemson. All this pro talent. They're sitting at 3-3. Who you got?
Yeah, give me SMU because we both said it. Clemson is not a good team. Yes, they beat up on the bad teams. That's what you're supposed to do. Literally, that's why you play them, to beat them up. So, yeah, man, give me Clemson, man. I mean, give me SMU. I'll show. Not Clemson. Give me SMU.
This Clemson defensive line, Peter Woods, T.J. Parker, they got to show up this week.
What's the white guy's name? The edge rusher.
I probably was about to say it, so you said that. Can't think of his name now.
He is good, but he can't do it by himself.
I know Peter Woods did the tackle on it. Light-skinned fellow is TJ. Also, the cornerbacks, Avion Terrell, he needs to have a game. I like to see the match between him and Romello Brunson this week. It's going to be interesting. I think I'm going to go on still side with SMU. It's a lot of pro talent on this Clemson team. Makes me want to pick them, but I think I have more faith in Kelly Jennings than I do Clay Klubnik, and I think it's going to be keeping me. Neither quarterback's really been taking care of the ball, but I'll go with Kelly Jennings in this one. And Red Lashley, I think he's an offensive genius, and I like what he's doing down there in SMU. I like SMU to move to 5-2, and Clemson to possibly be 3-4 with the Dabo Swinney firing chance starting this week. Yeah, so are we agreeing on SMU?
Yeah, we are, because like I said, I didn't believe in Clemson week 1. I'm not going to believe in them now.
Yeah, people say they want to see me take more risks, so there you go. I've been taking risks for y'all. I took Boise State, and I took SMU, taking Washington, all those underdogs. I'm taking Auburn.
Is SMU the risk, though?
SMU's like almost a touchdown underdog.
Okay. I mean, we know who Clemson is. I'll say that.
I'm picking upsets galore on this video, man. Moving on to the next game, could this be another upset? You got Maryland making that cross country trip over to UCLA. They're 4-2 with 2 straight losses. UCLA 2 straight victories. Uh, I'll start on this one. I'm gonna take UCLA to get third straight victory. These guys just look different now that Deshaun Foster is gone. Shout out to Tim Skipper. Maybe he gets this job since he didn't get the Fresno State job. Maryland, Malik Washington, I love the guy, but he's been struggling. You can't deny it. Nico Maava will be the better quarterback in this game. His running and throwing ability. Didn't even know Nico could run it like that. So give me the Bruins.
Give me the Bruins too, man, because this team is red hot. Sean Foster, sacrifices are made sometimes in traditions for people can prevail. But give me UCLA to win this game by more than a touchdown. Nico is playing fantastic. Deshaun Foster almost had this man going undrafted probably, but now he is back in the draft board because he is playing excellent. So give me UCLA.
Also, y'all, this game has a 6 p.m. kickoff, UCLA Pacific time. That is 9 p.m. and over there in Maryland. So, yeah, that's late. That's a late time for Maryland football. I don't think they're gonna be up all the way for this one. This could get ugly, just so y'all know. Next game up, another possible playoff elimination game. We got UTSA, University of San Antonio, University of Texas San Antonio, 3-3. Not them, but the North Texas team, y'all. The Mean Green, 5-1, took a tough loss to South Florida. Well, they took a bad loss to South Florida. I think another loss takes them out of it. So we're going to talk about them playing UTSA. Ty, who you got?
I'm going UTSA because UCSA they have a great running back. I can't think of his name right now, but that boy is running that ball. But that's the only reason I'm picking them because I really don't think North Texas really played anybody because another place South Alabama who stinks. But give me UCSA, man. I'm going with the UCSA.
Yeah, I dove into it. North Texas has played 0 teams with a pulse. I'm also going to take UTSA. It's not going to be easy, but I think North Texas has a hangover effect and know that they lose this one, it's over. I think they'll be affected by that. I'm going to take UTSA as well. We both got the upset in that one. Hopefully it pans through. This could mess up the numbers, y'all. I'm picking a lot of upsets. Moving on to the next game, we got a top 25 matchup. We got the Utah Utes, 23 in the nation at 5-1, going against BYU, 6-0, 15 in the country. Ty, let you start.
I'm going to start by saying BYU should be higher than 15 because what? They're undefeated. A couple teams in front of them have 2 losses. So, but give me BYU, man. I love this quarterback. Bachmeyer, Bearman, whatever his name is. Give me
Brockmeyer.
The Bearman. Give me BYU Cougars.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Utah Utes. No offense to anybody at BYU. I think this is a really good team. BYU 6-0-15, I think is an insult, especially when you got considered that Notre Dame is 13-0 with 2 losses. I think BYU, Notre Dame, I think those teams are on the same level. So, but I think BYU should be ranked higher than those guys based on the losses of Notre Dame. Utah, best tackle duo in the nation. I'm going to stand on that. Spencer Fatu, Kayla Lamu on the left side. Like it. David DePierre, dual threat quarterback, a true dual threat quarterback.
True.
Bear Birchmeyer, he is a freshman. I think that comes to play this week against the pass rush from John Parker Daly. That boy's a beast. He has 9 sacks. I think he's leading the nation. I'm going to take Utah Utes in this one. We're going to have to disagree on that. But, yeah, I think it's going to be a good game, man. I think it's one to watch. This will be on a QB watch party as well. So, y'all make sure y'all tune in for that. Last matchup, possibly game of the week here. Top 10 matchup. You got number 5, Ole Miss, 6-0 on the road, and number 9, Georgia. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with Ole Miss. Even though Lane Kiffin is known for falling off at the end of the year, but I believe in this guy Trinidad Chambliss, man. He has an experience. Ole Miss actually has a defense this year. Believe it or not, they actually focus on defense. So give me Ole Miss. This Georgia team still doesn't impress me.
I'm not too impressed with this Georgia team either. But I will say, you already said it. Lane Kiffin, man, it's that time of year where he gets a little ahead of himself and he starts letting things slip and fall. And I think this is going to be the first game. Ole Miss is going to run into a buzzsaw here. They're on the road in a tough, rowdy environment over there in Athens. This crowd's going to be lit. I think Georgia probably runs it on them a little bit and controls the game, keeps Trinidad on the sideline. I got the Bulldogs winning this one because I think Kirby Smart is a better coach than Lane Kiffin. I think this was going to come down to the Lane train makes a pit stop in Athens. I think some people get off on this one. So I'm going to take Georgia to get the victory in this one. And that's going to do it for us, guys. That's 13 games. Tell us what you think about Georgia versus Ole Miss. Is Lane Kiffin going to get the victory? Does Lane Kiffin look thinking ahead? Is he thinking about that Florida job? UCLA, do they get their third victory in a row?
Yep.
Does Florida State get off the snide? Does Bryce Underwood increase his average? Bryce Underwood, by the way, on pace to finish with 10 touchdown passes. Does he have a monster game? He's due for one, y'all.
He's got to have one.
Does Iowa have another 40-point game in him? Let's see. Y'all let us know in the comment section, man. This week's going to go a long way to tell us who the best team in the SEC is. Alabama, Ole Miss, Georgia, or Texas A&M. I think those are your choices. Y'all let us know what y'all think in the comment section. We out.
Sorry that we're not out just yet. Just want to put this last tidbit. College game day will be at Athens, Georgia for the Ole Miss and Georgia game. So this might be one to watch because that college game day is about to be rowdy because that Georgia crowd is very rowdy. So that's it. Ole Miss is going to win. Shout out to Ole Miss. But that's it, guys.